Hi there. It is Friday, February 6th, 2026. I'm Travis, and this is the Daily Report. Full busy day today, or at least the afternoon and evening were. Stayed up way too late last night doing the Daily Report yesterday and other things, so didn't get out of bed till close to noon today. Um, but then things got busy quick. What the heck? Um, Made lunch for myself, did some cooking. I usually don't do that on a weekday. I usually only do that on a Saturday. I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow. What the heck? Holy moly. I got human. All right, took a shower, got dressed up. I made a couple of phone calls, heard from a couple of friends, different places around the country, caught up with them. And after that, well, I came over to the desk and I needed to do some desk stuff here. Did a couple of emails and tonight I was going to a birthday celebration and I needed to find the right card. I have a whole bunch. I have a stack of greeting cards I keep handy so I don't have to run out every single time. And I had to go through them to find just the right card for the birthday boy on the south side. And then also next week, I have a brother in Florida, and his birthday is next week, so I found a card for him. And then we got that set to mail, and we got the other one filled out for the guy on the south side. And cleaned up the desk a little bit more, made a couple of files of stuff. The desk, you don't see it, and I don't want to show it to you, but there is a lot to go through here and to file and to throw out and to get things set. And we're working on it slowly. In one way, that's been the joy of having it so cold here. We got over 30 degrees. We got over freezing today for the first time in like 3 weeks. So it's getting a little nicer outside. In any event, in the late afternoon, I eventually had to go down to the Southside place. Had a lovely dinner down there. The birthday boy always gets to choose the menu, and he chose salmon and Parmesan chicken. He did the salmon for himself because he likes it a great deal, and the kitchen prepared it very, very well. But then a lot of people don't like fish at all, so he had the chicken there for them. The thing is, I sat down at one of the tables next to St. Dominic. St. Dominic and I, years ago, we worked together. We were at a church together for 6 years. So we know each other in and out, and we know each other very well, and we're good friends. And he's older than I am, and he's a whole bunch more frail. And we sat down to dinner, and he picked up the water pitcher, very full. And as he turned a little bit to fill his glass, he became unstable and his chair almost tipped over. It didn't. He was all right. But the pitcher of water in his hand certainly tipped over, all over me. Both shirt and pants were just drenched, as well as the table with the tablecloth, and there's ice chips all over, and the plate of food that I had just made for myself was ruined, kind of thing. Now, St. Dominic and I are good friends, and literally I laughed it off. He was petrified. He was mortified. He was so scared, and because I think if it had happened to him, he probably would not have taken it so well. But it's water, right? And again, those of you who know me know that 7 years ago I faced a double transplant, and once you go through something that almost brings you to death's door, you really don't sweat the small stuff anymore. So I literally laughed it off. I was wet. I got a couple of extra napkins and wiped it off as much as I could. We had a good dinner. Afterwards, St. Peter brought me back up here to my place, and he wanted to come in and watch the opening of the Olympics. So we did that. He was also, even though we just had dinner, he wanted a pizza. So I ordered a pizza, and we noshed on that for a while. And then eventually, after we saw the Olympics open and a couple of other things, it got to be a little late, and he needed to head back down to the south side, so he did. So morning was sleeping away, but afternoon and evening were quite busy. Had a good time today. It was a good day. I'm looking forward to tomorrow, getting more stuff done. I don't think I'm going anywhere tomorrow. I don't think. Well, that remains to be seen, and I'll tell you about it tomorrow in the Daily Report.